8:12's the time. It's AM 650 KGAB Radio. 15 degrees, cloudy skies. Does it feel good out there? Miserable? What do you think?
It's chilly.
Chilly? Okay.
It's all right. It's not bad.
Well, we got Smith & Smith in the studio again, and they're from Livin Chiropractic. We're talking again about the flu. That had nothing to do with what we're talking about. Yeah, epidemic that's going. Can we call it an epidemic? Is it that bad?
No, it's
Okay.
not. It's just as bad as any other year. It might be a
Okay.
teeny bit worse, but
Okay.
we're going to see the same results as we did last year and the year before.
So in other words, I mean, I'm going on a limb here. Media hype again because they need something to talk about.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now, it's still in the meantime, though, it is going around, and there are people coming down with this. And I noticed that while I got over it really fast, I mean, like within a weekend, if that was the flu, it felt like it. There's some friends of mine that are just still suffering miserably through the whole thing. So, first off, let's start with, so how do you take care of yourself once you know that you're coming down with this?
Well, like we talked last week, you were really good at listening to your body, and we always joke that there's an ancient language that we have forgotten, and it's called body. And we just need to listen to our body. It's going to talk to us. It's going to tell us when we need to rest, right? So if we're achy and we have that fatigue feeling, we just need to get horizontal and we need to get some rest. We need to take it easy in the gym, right? Obviously, exercise is good to stay healthy, and it's actually good to prevent getting illness, right? It helps actually move our lymphatic system, which is our janitorial system. But when we're sick, right, we don't want to be delegating energy to our musculoskeletal system. We need to delegate that energy to our immune system.
Okay.
So we need to take it easy when we're sick.
That led to the thing I was asking you guys during the news here. So when I feel like I'm fine, I just feel great. But then, okay, let's get back to the gym now that I'm over being sick, and I'll go ahead and get on, let's say, a treadmill or whatever machine, and that lasts about 5 minutes, maybe 10 if I'm lucky, and I'm out of energy for the rest of the day. So what's happening there?
So basically, your body just got done fighting something pretty strong, right?
Yeah.
And the immune system actually requires a lot of energy. So even though you feel like you're healed up and you feel like you're doing better, your body has to, like your energy stores are gone.
Okay.
So you got to give yourself a little bit more rest. I mean, I'm not saying don't go to the gym and walk and kind of get back into the groove, but don't go as hard as you would have beforehand.
Okay. Because I just don't like sitting still. I like doing stuff.
Yes, yeah.
So it's difficult for me to say, well, I'm just going to relax.
Right.
It drives me crazy.
It doesn't feel good to relax, does it?
It doesn't. No, I want to do stuff with myself.
Right.
Okay. So then after getting sick, again, the routine, well, what should the routine be? Is there a routine after being sick that you should just listen to your body again?
I would say just clean up the diet a lot. Okay. So after you're sick and during you're sick, we had a patient tell us in the clinic this week, if you want to feed a cold or flu, you give your body sugar. And that's true. Like if you want to feed the virus, you eat sugar. So even when you're sick and when you're done being sick, cut the sugar out. It's not good for your body. And just really a lot of bone broths would be a very good thing to be filling your body up with both
Chicken
when you're
soup.
Exactly. Yep.
There you go.
Cut the noodles just to get that sugar out of there. But yeah, some chicken, some good veggies, some good broth would be really good to be consuming.
Simple, nutritious foods.
Yep.
Okay, well then what about then, this happens every time I get sick, I get a craving for orange juice. The body wants the vitamin C.
Sure.
But I try to get the orange juice, like one of the brands is Simply Orange, which is just straight orange juice.
Right.
Okay, but that's a different kind of sugar though than the processed stuff.
Right. And I mean, even better, Glenn, if you could be like, probably like your grandparents did and fresh squeeze some orange juice, then you're getting straight orange juice, nothing else. But yeah, I mean, you got to be careful. A lot of sugar, a lot of orange juice is just loaded with sugar.
Well, you see, I always have over here a pile of like bananas and oranges and stuff like that. And since I grew up with orange trees in my backyard, I can peel one in one solid peel.
Teach
All
me.
right.
I hate peeling oranges.
Before you go.
He's got
I will
hidden
show you.
talents.
Okay.
I will show you before you go how you peel an orange. It's actually pretty simple, and there's a cheater's way to do it too.
Nice.
And
I
you can
can't
impress all your friends with this.
Okay.
But then, I'll just eat the whole orange rather than having to go for the orange juice or something like that. Okay. But then there's still things that you can do besides just, eating right and getting lots of sleep. That's where you guys come in over there at your clinic.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yep. So before we touch on that, and I'll let Dr. Marley do that, I just wanted to just open up with so that people understand really how deadly the flu is, because we're scared right now. People are scared. We hear children are dying of the flu. Everybody's frightened because of the media. And we actually found a really good article written by a medical doctor saying that you're just as likely to die from the flu as you are to get struck by lightning.
Right.
Literally. Like 1 in a million chance to actually die from the flu. So it's not as scary as they make it sound. Okay. So we just need to be more open to that. But then, you can chat about how chiropractic care can actually help boost the immune system.
Right. So I've I gave you some stats last week, and sorry if that was confusing to your listeners. I know there was a lot of numbers, but yeah, we've known for years that chiropractic can help somebody fight an infection, and the research there is very clear. Anybody that wants to see that research, by all means, they just reach out to me, and I'd be able to send them in that direction. But the overall scheme of things, when we adjust somebody, we're improving the function of their nervous system. Okay, and that nervous system is your master system. It runs your immune system too. So if we remove any interference to the nervous system, it helps the function of the immune system, and that's really where we come in.
Yep.
Okay. The other thing is, what we got to realize this time of year. I mean, look at it out there, Glenn.
Yeah,
it's pretty cloudy.
Yeah.
The sun's not there. We're not getting any vitamin D either. So one thing that people can do this time of year is make sure they're sufficient in vitamin D. Supplement in vitamin D3 because we're all deficient this time of year.
Where do you get that? What am I consuming?
You can get that like at a natural grocer. We carry a brand in our clinic as well. But yeah, a natural food store is where you're going to get the best source. But it's got to be D3, not D2. And this time of year, we recommend people supplement anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 IUs if you're an adult. So,
Daily. Daily.
Yeah, and vitamin D is crucial.
What is an IU?
International units.
Okay.
That's just how they measure vitamin D. You know how some things are measured in milligrams or whatever? It's usually a droplet form, Glenn, so people can use a dropper on their tongue, and it's usually one drop's about 500 IUs.
Okay. So there's not like any really cool junk food like donuts that'll give me...
No.
That'll suck up your good nutrients.
That's a sure way to get sick.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just
looking
lastly,
for the fun way.
I mean, listen to me. I got a little bit sick last week too. I mean, it's not a bad thing to get sick. Honestly, it shows that your immune system's working and that your body's adapting. It's problematic when you're always sick, but nobody's Superman. You know, the good thing is to treat your body right when you are sick,
the
so
way
it doesn't last.
you sound right now, I suggest go do your jazz album that you've always wanted to do.
Yeah. Oh,
that
good.
raspy voice.
Yes.
Is great.
I know. I'm telling you, that's how I got Dr. Marley. He likes my raspy
True.
voice.
I like the raspy voice.
Sounds good. Okay. Where do people find you guys?
People find us at online at www.livinwellchiro.com, and our phone number is 632-3525.
And one thing I do want to say, Glenn, is on the 27th, we're going to be giving an entire workshop on how to bulletproof your immune system. It's called Snot Sick. So if you reach out to us and get registered for that workshop, we're going to equip and empower people with tons of information that they can do to bulletproof their immune system so they hopefully don't get sick. And if they do get sick, they kick it right away because unfortunately there's a lot of scare tactics out there right now when it comes to the flu and getting sick. And the only solution they're giving us is to get the flu shot, and it's less than 10% effective this year. So we want to give you things you can do on your own and actually can take control of your own health. So yeah, we really encourage your listeners to join us the 27th. It's at 6 o'clock, right at the Botanic Gardens, but you do have to register. We got to get a head count.
All right. Well,
Cool.
again, where do they register? How do they do that?
It's at eventbrite.com. So if you go to the website eventbrite.com and type in Snot Sick, you'll find it.
And you can find that on our website as well. You can get a direct link.
Cool title. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to teach you how to peel an orange now.
Okay, yes,
All right.
thank you.
Okay.
Awesome.